Let's go take at the tracking dimension groups, which are found over in Product Information Management. Underneath the Setup, you'll find a Dimensions Group folder, and we'll open the Tracking Dimension Groups form. Here you can see I've got several different versions of tracking dimension groups set up. It's important that even for items that you do not want to use tracking dimensions such as batch and serial number, that you create one that's called none or something similar that does not have the active or active in sales process checkboxes selected. If we highlight the example here called serial, you'll notice that the active checkbox is selected, which indicates that items attached to this tracking dimension group will use a serial number. If you scroll to the right on this screen, you'll notice there's a blank receipt allowed and blank issue allowed checkbox. These checkboxes indicate whether or not the serial number can be blank when you receive inventory or when you issue it through a sales order, for example. You'll also notice the physical and financial inventory dimension checkboxes, which are similar to the physical and financial inventory checkboxes that we discussed in the storage and product dimension groups. When we look at another example of serial numbers, we'll use this serial sales process only as an example. You'll notice it is just marked for active in sales process. This means that this particular serial number is only going to be required on a sales order when you issue the items or pick the items on the sales order. Because the active checkbox is not selected, when you purchase or receive these items into inventory, perhaps through production, as another example, the serial number will not be required. You'll also notice this particular dimension group has the serial number control checkbox selected. This checkbox indicates that the serial numbers are going to be controlled, which means the serial numbers cannot be reused. They must be unique on every single transaction. Next, let's talk about how we can allocate serial numbers.